Hello and welcome. You're with IndiaPostLive.com, India's first live conversation web television portal. This is a platform where we amalgamate all aspects of social media and talk about what you all are talking about on social media. We also pick up offbeat stories which traditional media is not picking up. You are most welcome to this edition of Trend Tonic on India Post Live, the show where we give you an update of all those topics that are trending on the Indian social media platform. Alright, so today's, of course, top trend is that quarterfinal match between Pakistan and Australia at Adelaide Oval. You're all aware of what happened, but let's find out what the Twitteratis have been doing on Twitter. Of course, Pakistan skipper Misbah-ul Haq won the toss and he elected to bat, which wasn't apparently a very good decision because the two openers, Sarfaraz Ahmed and Ahmed Shehzad, got out within the first 6 overs and they posted a total of 213 all out with 1 ball to spare. But for Australia, it was simple. They reached the target with more than 16 overs to spare. They scored 216 for the loss of 4 wickets in just 33.1 overs. So that was a wonderful match there, something that India was of course keenly watching because the winner is going to play, that means Australia is going to play India in the semi-final match on the 26th of March. So that is going to be something to look out for. I'm sure a lot of mixed feelings there, regarding Australia coming out on top. But then Pakistan had in fact lost its opening matches against defending champion India as well as the West Indies. But after that, they posted 4 straight wins. So they have lost this one, and you can see a lot of Twitter tweets there. Somebody saying, I support 2 teams, India and anyone who plays against Pakistan. Australian bowlers didn't take our wickets, our batsmen presented them. All right. Somebody very, very disappointed with Pakistan's performance. How we can win a World Cup if we don't know how to play cricket? Well, somebody, mimicking Shahid Afridi there. Maybe Pakistan should send the Hulk out to bowl. Well, that's the only way they can manage to do something, it seems. Meher Tarar says, honestly, after the debacle of the first 2 matches, I didn't expect our weak team to go this far. 2019, be prepared, Pakistan, for a World Cup, not Mohalla cricket. Pakistan, stop playing cricket. Do what you're good at. Oops, you are good for nothing. Oh, that was a mean one. That was a really mean one. All right. Mar chuki hai Pakistani team, says Shoaib Akhtar. That is why he's wearing a white suit today. All right, so those were some tweets, of course, quite nasty ones there. That Pakistan has lost. Pakistan is out of the World Cup of 2015. Moving on to our next story. The Hindu had headlined the story as scaling new heights to deliver cheat sheets. Local newspapers, in fact, over the past 2 days have been full of these awesome pictures, if I may use the word awesome, shocking pictures, if I may use the word shocking. Parents and friends of those taking the board exams, scaling the walls of the examination centers to hand over chits of paper with the answers to the questions, and you can just see those pictures there. It's actually a huge risk to their own lives. Well, unfortunately, this is in fact a ritual, an annual ritual every time board exams are conducted in Bihar. Bihar's Education Minister, Mr. Shahi, has in fact acknowledged that this is a huge problem. He has sought public support. He has sought the help of parents themselves to not indulge in such activities. What happens is that the relatives, the parents, the friends, they bribe examination officials, they bribe the police to look the other way while this kind of a malpractice and that this kind of a cheating is going on. So this year's Bihar board examinations began on Tuesday, that is I think the 17th of March, and it will end on the 24th. And these pictures have emerged not just in local newspapers, but of course they have been picked up by even the BBC. So obviously trending big time on social media. People have been reacting to that. Okay, engineering students come to know companies have come for placement but don't know which room they are in. Okay, that's a pun on that. Okay, why climb buildings and get injured? You know, the UP board exam English papers have questions with answers too, and for just 50 bucks. Disgusting. Families climb walls to provide answer sheets to students of class 10 board exams. This is from Vaishali. This picture is from Vaishali. Most of the incidents have been reported from Saharsa, Chhapra, Vaishali and Hajipur. Okay, so there you can see those pictures. They are climbing buildings to help students cheat at the board exams. Actually, window walkers are not helping in copying. Girls are writing exams inside, or they are amused that some people do actually write exams. While growing up in Bihar, I witnessed this festive time of the year for parents and students. I'm shocked to know it is still happening. Well, some things take a long time to change. Children who watched images of these exams must be feeling like stupid fools. Surprised? Nitish Kumar, quiet. Nation, ashamed. These parents know a window of opportunity when they see one, definitely. Renu Singh has made a very caustic point there. Sir, feel bad, my family was not so supportive, Bihari style. Okay. So this person didn't get much help. I wonder how much marks he's got. Cheating-free exams are not possible in the state, says Bihar Education Minister. Like I just said, Mr. P.K. Shahi has acknowledged that this problem does exist, and he has in fact appealed to the parents themselves. So he has kind of, you know, just said that he's at a loss when it comes to, preventing this kind of a problem. They are just a symbol for the Indian education system. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Okay, Newsflix has come out with that infographic there for you. You have a cartoon there that has been taken up. In fact, you remember a few days back, Rakhi Sawant had talked of the cheating that had happened when it comes to the All India Bakchod program, the roast, and a lot of people have also sent out tweets comparing her cheating comment to the cheating that is happening in Bihar. All right, moving on to our next huge trend. In fact, this story was trending on Twitter as well as Facebook. Zayn Malik, I'm sure all of you know, he is one of the band members of One Direction. He is an English Pakistani singer, all of 22 years old, but he has left the world, the Asia tour that his band was at, and he has gone back to the United Kingdom. In fact, after he was signed off with stress, and in fact he has landed in United Kingdom that we last know of. He's taking a break, and the remaining 4 members of the band will continue their tour of in Manila and Jakarta. So far nobody knows when he will return. Now the hashtag that is trending is "Have a Good Rest, Zayn." A lot of fans have supported him, and in fact this news follows a scandal surrounding a photograph that was widely circulated on social media and the internet of this 22-year-old boy with his arms around a girl who was not his fiancée, Perry Edwards. Perry Edwards is of Little Mix, and the two of them have been a couple. She's 21 years old. Now photos emerged of him with his arms around another woman. He had of course declared his love on Twitter for Perry after that, but he apparently couldn't handle that stress. Zayn Malik's departure, well, this is not the first time that the team has had to, the band has had to perform without him. In November, he could not make an appearance on the Today Show due to a stomach issue, and there have been questions raised regarding substance abuse, but both Zayn Malik and the band have denied these reports. So One Direction are currently on a world tour that will last through October of this year, with a break in late April and May. Okay, there you have it. If the world goes against you, we will go against the world. That is the kind of fan following this young man has. This breaks my heart. Mom, it's okay, I'm right here. Remember, he may be a big star, he may be a very talented singer, but I guess he's just 22 years old. He's just out of his teens. Okay, don't forget this beautiful smile. One Direction are there for us. Directioners, always here for them. Directioners are, of course, the fans of 1B. Okay, there's a Directioner holding on to Zayn during his period of crisis. Retweet if you support this, definitely. A lot of people would have retweeted. Zayn Malik's worried sister Waliha implores fans to pray for him. And of course, the story that has emerged, the picture that came out is definitely something that has troubled him. The best revenge is to prove those people wrong, no matter, the people who keep criticizing you. All right, so definitely have a good rest. Zayn is something all his fans are saying. They have forgiven him apparently for abandoning that tour of Manila and Jakarta. They think he must get his spirits back and join whenever he is ready. Okay, so those were the top 3 trends today on social media in India. Of course, that one-sided quarterfinal between Pakistan and Australia at Adelaide Oval, which Australia won comfortably with the 6 overs and more than 6 wickets and more than 16 overs to spare. Bihar's annual ritual, it seems, cheating at the board exams facilitated by their parents and friends and relatives. And of course, Zayn Malik, who left One Direction's tour of Asia to go back home to UK after being signed off for stress. Tell us what you have to think about these 3 stories. Write into us your comments. You can also send us your video and audio comments on IndiaPostLive.com. You can send in your tweets at hashtag IndiaPostLive and @IndiaPostLive. If there's any new trend that you would like to create, if there's any new topic that you want to talk about, please feel free and talk to us about that. We will help you in making that a trend. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you again on Monday in a fresh edition of Trend Tonic. Take care.